Hi friends, this is Mainak Misra and welcome back to my channel. Today I will discuss with you one of the most heartbreaking romantic films ever, Ingmar Bergman's Summer with Monika. Two working class teenagers happen to meet in a cafe and subsequently fall in love. They escape the mundane daily life by quitting jobs and running away to the Stockholm archipelago. There they spend the entire summer together, and Monica gets pregnant. When they return, they are blessed with a baby girl. Harry tries very hard to settle down and take the responsibility for his family. However, Monica loses interest in family life and leaves everything. She abandons her newborn baby girl and her supportive husband. The bright future, the blissful future that they dreamed together while spending the summer in the Stockholm archipelago is shattered. But the question remains, why does Monica leaves everything? Why does she abandon her newborn baby girl and her husband? That is the most important question in Summer with Monica. She has everything. She spends a romantic summer in serene Stockholm archipelago. She has a supportive, caring husband who is ready to take all the responsibilities for his family. And they are blessed with a beautiful baby girl. She has everything that she yearned for before the summer sojourn. But she leaves everything behind. She goes away. But she cannot be vilified bluntly. Viewers need to understand the socio-economic condition in which she was born and brought up. She was born and brought up in a lower middle class family with multiple younger siblings. Her father is a drunkard who struggles to make both ends meet, struggles to run the family. And her father frequently assaults her physically. She is even assaulted sexually in her workplace. Can you imagine the situation? Her father is drunkard. She was born and brought up in such an environment, and she is even sexually assaulted. So definitely her tolerance limit has been reduced significantly over time. Can she be blamed entirely for that? So she struggles to get accustomed to the daily life. Minuscule adjustment is very difficult for her. She cannot tolerate Harry's absence. Even rearing her newborn daughter seems to be a difficult task, a burden to her. Sometimes circumstances force us to alter our personalities. We end up taking the wrong path. We become helpless and vulnerable, but cannot turn back. An artist creates their artwork, and the artwork is the reflection of their lives. So Ingmar Bergman's own life is reflected in Monika's character. Neither Bergman nor Monika was happy and satisfied with their upbringing. Bergman's father was a Lutheran Christian minister. So he was born and brought up in a strict Lutheran environment. Though he had a loving, good relationship with his mother, comparatively better relationship with his mother, but his relationship with his father was strained, which led to his ouster from his paternal home at the age of 19. In the same way, Monika literally suffers in her family life. Her father physically assaults her frequently. She is even assaulted sexually by one of her colleagues in her workplace. So she is tormented every day. So it's quite obvious that she is vulnerable, helpless, whimsical. She takes the decision haphazardly. It's quite obvious. Even Bergman had multiple partners. He married 5 times. So he also had unstable life, just like Monika, the heroine of this film. Even though Sama with Monika has a very few erotic scenes and a very little nudity, it created immense hue and cry when it was released. In those days, people thought it is an erotic film. But if it is released today, it will surely not create such negative publicity. A US distributor bought the rights, and you know where he released it? He released it in the US countryside with the title Monika the Bad Girl. This is an example, the Monika, the story of a bad girl. So this is a bitter, heartbreaking example how an art is exploited financially, which reduces its artistic valuation, its artistic significance to a great extent. But the good thing is that the original version was released later in the US, which restored its artistic value and significance. Summer with Monica is deeply inspired by Italian neorealism. It has the characteristics of neorealistic films like shooting on location, low budget, non professional actors, stories about working class people and their daily lives. Shooting on location, yes, mainly it was shot in the on the Orno Island in the Stockholm archipelago. It was obviously it was produced under a very tight budget. Though Harriet Anderson and Lars Ekborg were not fully non-professional actors, they were comparatively new to the acting arena. And obviously, it deals with the lives and struggle of Harry and Monica, two working class teenagers, their dreams, aspirations, everyday struggle, family life. So definitely it has a very heavy significance. And also the film has typical Bergman characteristics like long takes and piercing close-ups. There is a close-up in the film in which Monica lights up a cigarette from her past lover Lille, and then the background turns black. Outstanding close-up. It inspired the closing shot of the French New Wave films Godard's Breathless and Truffaut's The 400 Blows. Uh, Gunnar Fischer's magnificent black and white cinematography is there, uh, and the long takes I mentioned earlier. Brilliant acting by Harriet Anderson and Lars Ekborg. They were comparatively new, very young, and Harriet Bergman was having an affair with Harriet Anderson during that time. It started in 1952 at Malmo Theatre Company, where Bergman was the director, and this film was Bergman's love letter to Harriet Anderson, and they continued to work together in Sawdust and Tinsel and Smiles of a Summer Night. Then they broke up in 1955. However, they continued to collaborate together in Through a Glass Darkly and Cries and Whispers. In 1992, Bergman referred to Harriet Anderson as one of the most prolific, finest actors in the world. And another point is music. Les Baxter and Eric Nordgen's orchestral music complements Harry and Monica's beautiful, all those beautiful scenes, boundless romance. And then it changes the tune to melancholia. Melancholy, it becomes melancholy when they separate. That is very heartbreaking. And the music piece is brilliant, just brilliant. So I hope that you have already seen this film. And if you have not, please see this film. Ingmar Bergman, all of you know, master filmmaker, and you will learn a lot of things from this film. And the request goes again, please support me, subscribe to my channel, press the bell icon so that you do not miss regular updates. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you and bye.